I'm Ju Kirk and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. Sit back and relax and we're going to take you around some of Christchurch's greatest retailers and bring it to you in the comfort of your own home. Much better than wandering around, isn't it? We're starting off with Malcolm Cameron here from Harcourt's Vision in Bishopdale. Malcolm, great to have you with us.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, Malcolm. Now, that little lady of yours, she must be gallivanting around the countryside having a wonderful time. It's been some time she's been away.
Yeah. She's due back very, very shortly, so I've got plenty of work for her, so I'm really looking forward to her to come back.
Malcolm, tell me, you're getting quite a lot of listings. We were having a chat before. Is it just in your office's region?
No, we sell all over Christchurch, and I think everywhere from Rolleston out to Rangiora. So we've actually got one coming up very shortly in Sumner. So we just traverse all around Christchurch.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. That's great. Things are going absolutely.
It is, and just getting busy before Christmas. And I think, as I said before, Christmas really doesn't make too much difference. You always have buyers out there looking, and we'd always look for properties to sell. Now,
this one's very appropriately named in the street that it's in, but with it being spring too. Let's have a look at this property.
Flower Street. And it's a what I call a bread and butter brick bungalow, but the area and location's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, beautiful family home. As you can see there, we've got a really nice backyard, and there's a wee drop-in office which has its own power. So it's been set up as an office, but look, you can do all sorts of things, studio, whatever you want to do out there.
Absolutely, gosh.
Plenty of space.
Brilliant.
And great indoor-outdoor flow. Nice deck, and just catches the sun. Just a really nice property. Good open plan lounge. Yep. Yeah. Great living. You can't go wrong with properties like this, Jude.
No, you can't, can you? You can't.
Just shows the flow there.
Yeah, very nice indeed.
Yes.
Oh, look at the dining room through there. That's really nice, isn't it? I love the way they've done the interiors on it, actually.
Yeah, spacious, open plan, heat pump, so just...
Bit of colour, bit of fun. It's nice, isn't it? And how many bedrooms? Nice kitchen. Yeah. How many bedrooms are we talking here?
3 bedrooms plus the wee study, double garage, and
3 bedrooms plus a study.
Yeah, or the studio.
Studio out the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a great family home, great location. There's just down the road. There's a wee walkway to a park, so it's a real sought after wee area.
And it's really good for all the schools, whether it be primary, intermediate, or high schools as well.
It is
really close. Well, it is. It's very close to all the main arterial routes as well.
Yeah,
and of course close to Northlands Mall. Just a hop, skip, and a jump down to Rickenham. Well, you can't really. It is a brilliant location. What are we looking at for open homes here?
Looking at open homes on Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, and we're running them from 2:30 to 3:15.
2:30 to 3:15. And how's it being sold, Malcolm?
Sold by auction.
Harcourt's Vision Bishopdale. You can contact Malcolm on 027 525 0645. Well, we've all been hearing from Kay Cameron from Harcourt's Vision in Bishopdale, of course, how absolutely hectic the property market is out there at the moment. And with moving, of course, you need a really good moving company to help you. And that's where George Rock from A1 Movers can help. George, lovely to be here with you. Hi. This was nice. We actually caught George on the road here and we've flagged him over to do this segment.
Yep.
Great, you're on the road all the time, obviously busy at the moment.
Well, I'm the owner of the business and I've taken control of the day-to-day running as well. So, as you see me is what you get.
Yes.
Except we have a nicer uniform, of course. I've just got my old clothes on, but...
That's what you get when we pull you over on the side of the road, though, George, isn't it? He's so hard to track down because he is so busy. We have to pull him over on the side of the road here in Horswell. George, what kind of properties can you move people from and to? What kind of quantities?
Well, it varies from 3 or 4 truckloads right down to one item.
Okay.
So
goodness me, that's huge difference.
Yeah, that's right. So we just man up if we need to.
Okay.
If it's a big job, we just get in and do it.
How far will you transfer people to?
Mainly around the South Island. We have done North Island work in the past, but we just found that we don't have the same sort of control
Right.
over it, because it does go over the straight and we don't really go that far.
And that's something that's been really important to you with A1 Movers. That's been your philosophy right from the start, has it not?
Yep.
Being a Canterbury owned and operated business by yourself,
Yep.
that it's all about the quality control.
Well, we've given it a go with, me sitting in the office and sending staff out. But I think this is the way to go. Let's keep it tight, keep it family.
Yes.
And, everything just runs so much smoother.
Yes.
You don't have the big turnover, but hey, you don't have the big worries either.
Yeah, absolutely. Which come very nice when you're actually running your own business as well.
If you're doing it right for the customer, it goes smooth. It's a breeze.
Yes.
When things that you don't have the control, you've got staff out there doing it, but they're doing their best, but they don't always have that
Passion that you do?
Yeah, the ownership of the business, really.
Yeah.
Because you're really looking after your customers, but you're also looking after your own name.
Of course you are. 7 days a week people can contact you?
That's right, 7 days, anytime. You just, if you've got...
You're a good man.
You can always leave a message or an email me anytime.
Okay,
There's
what's
no
your
problem.
email address there, George?
George@a1movers.co.nz. It's as easy as that.
There we go. Canterbury owned and operated. Why not support them? A1 Movers, 82 Milnes Road out at Horsville, 3224404. a1movers.co.nz. Here I am joined by Jim Gardner, and he is available from any time from now through to Christmas. We need to get those, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Are you going to be hanging around Christchurch?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, good boy.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to be talking about these two totally different types of fences that you've done on this one property.
Yes.
The one that divides between the two properties here, explain to us that design.
Oh, that's called a shiplap.
Yes.
They overlap one another, right?
Okay, so as the wood shrinks and expands,
Yep.
it's not going to show through.
No,
there's no gaps.
No,
Very nice.
The shiplap's 30 mil over, I believe, right? And
Okay.
it runs right up to the other side there with the black gate and bits
Right.
and pieces.
Okay.
Right?
Yep, beautiful.
Okay. And I had to do 45s and stuff to go up along the top, which is nothing anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me about this beautiful brick and wrought iron one that we've got here in front. Is the
I did this one about 12 months ago.
foundry?
Right, okay. As you can see, the foundation's about 400 out of the ground.
Yep.
Where every column is, it goes down another 700 below ground level, right? And it's definitely not going to fall over. It's got so much steel in it. And we've had to pour it this high because around there we started with 100 mil out of the ground, so the whole thing's level going right round.
Oh, I can see this now. We start to move. I can see where it's. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
it's more built up through this.
Okay. Now if people want, total house maintenance done, I do that. Anything that we have to get on a roof, well, I've got my own scaffolding and I don't charge for that if I can use my scaffolding.
Yes.
All right. Retaining walls, we can do them out of brick, block, timber, whatever you want.
You also do, of course, the decks. Very,
Yes.
very popular this
Yep.
time of year as
Yep.
well.
Corona
And
boxes.
you're really good with fireplaces. We've actually had quite a few clients on talking about fireplaces. You'll do anything to do with the installation.
Yes.
You've
Yep.
done some beautiful design work. And even, I've seen all your design work to do with barbecue areas as
That's
well.
right.
You've
Yep.
done some
Yep.
fabulous designs
I've
with
done
that.
some big barbecue areas, with 4,000 bricks in, which a normal house is only about 3.
Goodness gracious.
So
Yeah, you have done some huge, and your portfolio of that's beautiful. So I
big-
mean, if people want to get in contact with you, they can have a look at what you've done as
Yes.
well. You're
Yep.
happy to get your
Yeah,
portfolio out
that's-
for them to,
Yeah,
and
not a
well,
problem.
it gives them ideas as well, Jim, doesn't
Absolutely.
it?
Yep.
Gives them lots of ideas.
Yep.
And of course, not to be forgetting, you do the carpentry and demolition, or the epoxy, concrete and crack repairs.
That's right, yes.
Roofing, the whole lot. Nothing's too big or too small for you to take on, is it?
And I have hands on and everything.
Look, as we're walking along here, I'm noticing that, the ground's really come up. It really slopes
Yes,
away.
it certainly has. Yes.
So then at this point here, at the corner, we're looking just the standard sizing That's
right.
incredible.
Yep.
You've done a magnificent
Yep.
job of that.
Yep.
Absolutely magnificent. Make sure you give Jim a call. No job too big or too small. Jim Gardner, you can phone him on 343 4044. That number again is 343 40 44. And of course, he's a member of the Home Heating Association. The portable emergency power pack. Yes, the Super Mini Booster. We're back with Paul again here out at Lineside Motors in Rangiora. I'd just like to start off by saying as well that we have never had a product on Let's Go Shopping that has caused such a sensation as this Super Mini Booster. Make sure if you've got a vehicle, you need one. Paul, great to be here with you, and of course what a huge success the Super Mini Booster is proving itself. Take us through exactly what a Super Mini Booster is, please.
Yes, thank you very much. The Super Mini Booster is a portable emergency power pack. It's only tiny, at 4.8 kgs. It lives on charge all the time. It has no memory, so it can just stay on charge all the time in your car and your cigarette lighter. So it just sits on the floor there, and when you turn the car off, it normally turns itself off, and it's always there if you need power to start your car.
Can I just say, Paul, mine actually sits underneath my driver's seat and just threads through dead easy. And of course, all these new vehicles now have actually got an extra, like, cigarette lighter, as we call them, in the back of the vehicles, like our cameraman's. He just keeps his plugged into that. Fabulous.
Yes, brilliant. That's
easy.
It's a nice, easy way to hide it away, and it's got some nice bright LED lights on the front of it.
Yes.
So when you're under the bonnet and it's dark, trying to jump start something or change a tyre, you've always got the lights at the side of the car. We've even got some flashing ones there if you feel a bit unsafe with cars coming towards you on the side of the road. You want to warn them.
So the other thing is as well, Paul, I love the way these are so tiny. They don't feel too big for a woman to be handling these things.
No, that's correct. They're nice and light, and they're very small, and we've made new gel leads out now which are very, very soft and makes it nice and easy. No big stiff jumper leads anymore, you know.
Right.
It's
Absolutely.
really nice and really flexible.
So really, if people have got a vehicle, they need one of these. End of story.
Yes, well, normally if it's a contractor, he's in his truck like this, going to site, he's pulling up and his digger won't start, or his plate compactor, or his, small trucks won't go. They just pull this out, boom, and away they go. They don't have to try to pull it up into a tight spot with the jumper leads from one car to the other and two alternators fighting each other, which is not a good sign sometimes. But
well, a lot of the modern cars, they can't do that because of the computer chip that's in them.
That's exactly
right. It completely
right, yeah.
jiggers it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
You
yeah.
can do this solely by yourself. You need no other vehicle, you need no other person to be able to do it.
No, that is correct.
That's what I like,
Yeah.
and there's safety in that as
Yes,
well. For
yes,
women on
yep.
their own, there's a huge amount of safety
Yep.
in it.
Well, we've got a lot of girls, a lot of ladies that use this booster. Fathers buying it for their daughters, putting it in the car because they don't want their daughter stuck in it. You come out of work on a night shift or something
and find that they've got a flat battery there.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've actually found two people on the side of the road with the cars front to front since I've had mine in my car, and I'm snickering as I'm driving past. I would have offered, but they were already in the process.
On the seat,
Cameraman actually helped a gentleman. He was in a really awkward position and couldn't get a car in front of him. He had a massive four-wheel drive, and Simon just tootled along with his little gadget here, nice and light and easy, and got him started. So these things are going to be bigger than McDonald's, honestly.
Well, just for boating and camping and fishing, and everyone's using them for electric fishing reels, or out in the bush you just plug in your cigarette lighter for your iPhone, your laptops and bits and pieces like that. It's just fantastic.
And I know as well the GoPros, we had the GoPro plugged into it as well in the back of the car. Brilliant. You don't have to have your car going because it's already charged.
That's right.
Explain about this no memory.
Well, the no memory, it's still a lead acid battery, right? So it doesn't actually have a memory. So you can drain it down and then you can start and power it straight back up. Or if it's only half flat, you can plug it straight in. So it doesn't matter. It's just got no memory. So it doesn't matter if it's flat or half flat or fully charged. You just can plug it in and leave it plugged in all the time. And it will just go to green and it will just sit there happy. It's like a freezer, I suppose. If you turn the freezer off, what's going to happen to the meat inside the freezer? You know, it's not going to be that good after a few months. So it's good and always good to keep it charged, okay? And it can sit. We've got an on-off switch here, so if you want, you can turn it off, and that isolates the battery, okay? So the battery can sit there in dormant mode, okay?
Okay,
For up to 3 to 4 months is fine. We are getting longer than that out of it by sitting, and then you turn it on to charge, okay? So it will accept the charge only when the switch is turned on.
Best I check that mine's turned on.
Yes, that's a good
plugged
thing.
it into
Did you
the
read the
cigarette.
instructions?
Oh, typical Gemini.
Hey,
No,
wow.
no. Come on over and show me this here. Fantastic old Toyota Land Cruiser here that's being done up. I love these. But are we going to try and get this one started or something?
Yeah.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah, we'll get it going, eh?
Yeah, why not?
It's been sitting in storage for a bit. We just pushed
Okay.
it back over there from having a flat battery.
Yep.
So I'll just race away and grab a Super Mini booster out of this car just here.
Okay, yep. You grab your super booster.
So that's come straight off charge.
Yep, straight off charge into here. Clip one on.
Hey, but I'd love to see you start this one.
Oh, can I?
Hey,
I'd love to. Am I allowed?
get into it.
Oh, excellent. Fave little car in the whole world, this.
Can you get in there?
Yep, I'm in here. Woohoo! Super Mini Booster. Make sure you get one. If you've got a vehicle, you're gonna need it. For the portable emergency power pack, that Super Mini Booster, 0800 483 492. That number again, 0800 483 492. Quick question for you. Where on earth can you get delivery costs to your door starting from as little as $2? Eat Later. That's exactly where you can, and they even service the greater region of Christchurch and Canterbury. Great to be here with you, Gary, again.
Yeah, welcome back again.
Thank you, and lovely to see your cabinet so full.
Well, it's expected now. We've got so many people coming in off the road. We need to have a full cabinet so that people have got lots to choose from.
Now, everything is made here on the premises. Really
Yes.
important to let them know
Yes.
that all the additives and the likes aren't happening in here. It's beautiful, fresh food.
It's just like Mum used to make it, so I blame her for all sorts of things. That's fine.
What a lovely thing to be blamed
Oh,
for.
she is. My mum's just delightful, and what you see here is a legacy of what she's shown us, and we don't have any airs and graces in what we do.
Now,
Everything's from scratch.
We do different size meals as
Yes.
well. We have petite meals.
Yes.
So I'm just going to grab one of the petite meals here.
Sure.
This is some gorgeous ham and cheese quiche with vegetables in the bottom here. And you've got the regular size
I've got
meal.
the regular sized one, so you can tell the difference because the petite one's got a bar against it. However, the vegetables are the same whether you buy a petite one or a large one.
Right, okay. So these don't just have to be for people who are convalescing, for the elderly. These can be for people who are actually watching their weight and want good, balanced and proportion-sized meals.
Absolutely, because nothing here is deep fried, so it's steamed or steam baked. And if we do put something through the roast, it's just coated very, very slightly in canola oil. So it's all healthy stuff.
Now, we're going to be having to start and think about Christmas with 6 weeks off.
It's coming up quickly.
It is coming up. Good idea for people to start doing a little extra stockpile now.
Yeah, even just one meal a week for those who are ordering off us regularly, they can pop them in the freezer. Although these are all fresh meals, they're fine in the freezer. Now, we're going to be closing down for 2 weeks over Christmas time.
Good idea to start stocking up.
Yes.
What a beautiful idea for somebody, if it's a neighbour or your parents or a friend that has just had a baby.
Yes.
I always think that's such a good one. Operation, if you're going away and it's somebody that you keep an eye on, what a great idea to actually purchase them for them.
Sure thing. And what do you give somebody who has everything?
Food. We all need
Absolutely.
it.
That's great,
We all
isn't
need
it?
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely we do. And you've got a selection of lovely drinks up here as well.
Oh, to supplement that as well.
What a lovely
Absolutely.
idea. Make sure you come on in and see Gary and the team at Eat Later, or give them a call and and they can do a home delivery. Eat Later, you'll find them at 9 Raycroft Street in Opawa. The telephone number is 4200 I'll give that to you again. 9 Raycroft Street in Opawa, 4200 127 Blenheim Road is where you need to get your little booty. Para Uppers down here. Yes, the New Zealand iconic store, and it is full of goodies. Glenn, you've got a special here, of course, for our viewers.
Yes, we have. For the month of November, we're doing 25% off store-wide.
Fantastic. Make sure you come on in and have a look. Come on, Glenn, show me what you got. Glenn, this place is stocked full of fantastic stuff for swimming pools and for summer, but you have got the most incredible deal to offer as CTV viewers.
Yes, that's right. CTV viewers, any product in store, we're doing 25% off at time of purchase. You must ask for it at time of purchase, and we'll give you 25% off any listed price in store.
That's for the month of November.
That's right.
Only for the month of November. 25% off anything and everything in store. You wouldn't want to miss this. Intex swimming pools here. Look at your selection.
Yes, we've got one of the largest ranges of Intex pools in Christchurch.
Look
Good
at
quality
that.
pool.
Are they what? And all the gadgets and whistles for the kids as well to go in there.
Yes, all the accessories.
Now you've got all the salt, the chlorine,
Yeah.
pumps. You've
We
got
have.
ladders.
Solar covers.
Solar covers. What about spare parts?
Spare parts, yes. We do a full list of spare parts for all the pools. If we don't have it in store, we'll get it for you.
Now that's unusual. Majority of sellers of these pools don't actually have the spare parts.
No.
Tell me about these solar mats. Love this idea.
Solar Mat's new product here in for New Zealand, and we've got it at a great price.
A great price and 25% off that for CTV viewers.
That's right, yes.
It just keeps getting better. Check this out, the K2 Challenger. Look, kayak. Little kayak up here. Look at this one here. There's the Intex. Little Seahawk. Fantastic fun. Little one-person ones. Look, how much fun can you have over Christmas with these in summer? Look, all the paddling pools, all the little mites in here. Beautiful selection of them. And of course, right behind us here, we've got the volleyball sets for the adults, ones for the little tackers. Look how adorable this is. It's even got the sun covers on them. This one here, you attach the hose into it and it just sprays down on the kiddies. Just phenomenal. Look, to take to the pool as well. Look at all these fantastic gadgets. These are brilliant to get the kids underwater. They sit down on the bottom of the pool, gently weighted, the circles, balls, swim caps. You've got everything here, Glenn.
Yes, we have a pretty extensive range.
Have you what? It is absolutely phenomenal. 7 days a week, Glenn?
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Remember, it's only for the month of November, 25% off. You must mention it before you purchase. Para Rubber, 127 Blenheim Road in Middleton. Make sure you pop on in 7 days a week. New Zealand's favourite air Fujitsu, of course, can be found at Simply Heat here, and the three of us are joining you this morning. Steve, what's your game like?
That's very good. Yes,
Is it?
Yes.
You're not bad in the backyard?
No, not bad on the bat.
Good boy. Tell me about the Fujitsu here.
Well, we have the full range of Fujitsu product. We've got the floor-mounted units there, and we've got the high walls, so they're ideal to retrofit.
Now, it's really, really important that people get the right, whether it be a floor or a wall. We hear complaints all the time that people have had the incorrect ones fitted. So important to get the experts in to decide in their home what's the correct one to use.
Yes, it is. People will generally go for the high walls when floor space is at a premium. So the advantage with a high wall unit is that it does exactly that. It's up high and it can just circulate the air around the room. But the floor-mounted ones are a more efficient way of heating because the warm air out through the bottom and will rise up.
Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, okay, makes sense though too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Why Fujitsu?
Fujitsu is New Zealand's leading brand of heat pumps. It's our leading brand. We do sell other brands. We sell Mitsubishi, with Daikin, Toshiba, but Fujitsu is
is our main line.
Steve, what is the warranty like with Fujitsu?
Fujitsu's got the top warranty. They have a full 6-year warranty when they're installed by an approved Fujitsu installer. So it's quite important.
6 years?
Yes.
Goodness me. That's obviously the importance of actually having a professional install them and the likes. There's quite different shapes here as well.
Yes.
That we've got, haven't we?
Yes, they're different. See, there are obviously some constraints on space that's available. So the small one will go in hallways and smaller rooms.
Okay, which would be the likes of these ones?
This one here.
This one here?
Yeah,
okay.
that one will go up to 4.7 kilowatts.
Okay.
And we do have other models in the range where they're required for specialist installations.
Would these two on the left here, would these ordinarily be your typical living room size?
Yes, yes. They go from 6 right up to 14 kilowatts.
Goodness me, do
yes,
they really?
Yes.
And of course you have all the brochures here for people to be able to come in not only and talk with you, but also so they can take it away and make some pretty educated decisions on this.
That's right.
Heating and cooling's pretty important in a home.
It is.
It's
yes,
obviously, can be a huge cost if they get it wrong. Now, this is also good for new and existing homes?
Yes, yes. Heat pumps aren't too difficult. Providing they're on the outside wall, they can be retrofitted without too much problem.
Fantastic. Make sure you come down and see Steve and the crew at Simply Heat here. Monday to Friday, 9 till...
8 till 5 on Monday to Friday and 9 till 1 on Saturdays.
There we go. Make sure you come on down. Simply Heat, 95 Byron Street in Sydenham, 365 3685 or simplyheat.co.nz. Auto Sound and Security is dead easy to find. Just look for this gorgeous giraffe here who's normally sporting the black and red scarf, but of course at the moment also the black and white one. Pat inside is the most incredible gentleman. He puts it into the ABCs for any gender and age group, for anything to do with your stereos, reversing cameras, any auto security systems or the likes of that you want into your car. So come on in without further ado and meet him. Pat, now with Christmas fast approaching us, you're going to do a fantastic segment for helping people with safety with backing.
Yes, for the family that's already got everything, here is something different for Christmas.
Fantastic idea.
Because often families, little ones, they've got all the toys, everything else, but one thing they don't have in confidence is safety when they're reversing the car.
Let's have a look at the two models that you've got up here, Pat. This one here, tell us about this. It looks like a rear vision mirror.
Yes, it is. It's a standard rear vision mirror that'll clip over what is already in the car. When you engage reverse gear, you can see in the middle of it what is out the back of the car. And what you can see, hopefully you never will do, but it could be a little one on a learner bike or a trike just coming out in the way.
Now I'm stepping further and further and further back here. This has got an incredibly wide angle on it.
Yes, they are usually pretty good. Different cameras will give different widths of view. Yes.
And this tiny little piece up the top here,
yes,
that's what sits at the back of your vehicle?
Yes, usually just above the registration plate, nicely out of sight and can't be easily damaged.
So as soon as you've put your car back into drive,
yes,
then this reverts back straight to a perfectly normal
just
reverse.
A standard clear reversing rear view mirror. They're just brilliant. They really are.
Isn't technology incredible?
Yep, yes.
And what about this one here? Is this a dash mount?
They can sit up on the dash, usually at the left-hand side. You very quickly get used to looking at whichever option is chosen. You also have to use the normal side mirrors as well.
And this little one here is a slightly different version of a reverse camera that sits at the back of the car.
Yes, again.
Okay.
And they depend, they vary just what is the best fit for that particular vehicle.
What kind of cost are we looking at here?
Around $700 to $800, depending just on which option it is. And that's why I think of it as a family thing, because it could be too much for the couple that are owning the car with the littlies. They've got their own expenses, but grandma and granddad can pitch in, and maybe the wider family as well. So
what
something can all be done well in advance of Christmas.
How long does it take?
About half a day to be safe, and we can give a lift to home, to work within reason. Oamaru's a wee bit far.
Okay.
The ski fields are out of bounds, and the beach is an option every day.
Team Auto Sound, you'll find them at 37 Gasson Street. Make sure you look for the giraffe out the front. It's 8:30 till 5 Monday to Friday and 10 till 2 on a Saturday.